So the campaign for the 98th Academy Awards has already begun. But have you ever thought about the Best International Feature Film category and what makes a film eligible for the award? The rules for the category have been published for some time, but these are the actual criteria for what films can be eligible for the award. The film must be over 40 minutes in length and can also include animation and documentaries, as well as your typical feature film. Countries can only submit one official film as their selection, and it must be produced outside the United States and its territories. There's no requirement for a particular country to submit a film in a particular language, such as, for example, France don't have to submit a film in French. However, the dialogue must be over 50% in non-English languages. The film should be played in its country of origin between the dates of the 1st of October 2024 and the 30th of September 2025. It's required to be shown in a cinema in at least one venue in its country of origin for 7 consecutive days. And the majority of the created content should come from someone of the country submitting the film. So this, for example, could be the director, and this includes people who have refugee status. So, for example, last year's Germany submission was The Seed of the Sacred Fig, which was predominantly an Iranian film. However, but because he had refugee status in Germany, the country were able to submit it, as well as the country's role of post-production. This means there's no requirement for Italy, for example, to submit a film that is set in Italy. As long as there's enough creative contribution from Italy, it is valid as the Italian submission. Each country has to set up a committee to select which their official submission is, and the committee must comprise of at least 50% of people in the creative motion picture field. So whether that's artists, actors, or craftspeople that work in motion pictures. Countries have until the 1st of October 2025 to submit their official submission, and then they will be validated on whether they are eligible for the award. Sometimes the Academy will go back and say this is not eligible for the award and give the country an option to submit another film. Once all submissions have been validated as eligible for the award, Academy voters get the opportunity to vote for up to 15 of the submitted films. And the reality is it's not possible for Academy voters to watch all 80 or 90 films. That's probably too much within the time period given, which is why my channel is really helpful, because it identifies which films have the buzz and which countries perform consistently well, which are probably the films that are most likely to be watched by Academy voters, therefore making them the most likely to be put forward to that final 15 shortlist. So in December, a 15 title shortlist is put forward to members of the Academy, in which they have to vote for 5 of their favourites, but are required to watch all 15 of the films. And then the top 5 films are then ranked and nominated for the Best International Feature Film Academy Award. It then follows the same voting process as other Academy Awards, and the eventual Oscar winner is given to the country, although the director is credited for the award. So if this has excited you about the Best International Feature Film Oscar, please do subscribe to my channel, Global Film Pool, for more news and reviews for the Best International Feature Film category. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to sharing my views of the best in contemporary world cinema